I had some trouble, as you know. This is going to be a little funky for me because I have not done this before. Um, there were some changes made in going live on YouTube. So all the settings that I normally have didn't work, and they said, redo everything. So I'm here. I am ready to chat. Hi, Caroline. If anyone is out there that wants to chat, I'm just a raggedy mess right now. And if you guys want to talk, ask me something, please do. It would be my pleasure to just answer your questions and go from there. Thank you, Caroline. You know what? I'm not, but thanks. um, Hello, take control, beauty. Do you know anything about Eagle Mountain? No, I do not. Is Eagle Mountain in Palm Springs the desert area, and I just don't know about it? Hi, Denise. Red is my color. Well, you know what? I did go back and put some red lipstick on because I had some real dull pink lipstick and it did not look that red hot. I did not go out tonight. In fact, that's partly why I'm doing this live stream because I'm kind of bored. I ordered groceries, they came, I put those away, and I was like, I want to make a video, but I'd like to not have to do the editing, and why don't I just go live? Hi, Elizabeth from Florida. Good evening, Hej Dar from Canada. I don't know if I said that right, if I pronounced your name right. It's Angie from Sydney. Hi, Angie. Angie and I have a very late night relationship. Sometimes when I'm awake in the middle of the night, I will go, I'll check my email or something or go on Instagram, and Angie from Australia is on, and we say hi to each other. Thank you, hippie chick. Okay. It's part of Joshua Tree National Park, Eagle Mountain. All I can say about Joshua Tree is it's beautiful. And a lot of people go camping there at night because the stars they're out, they're bright, they're lovely. And it's very rural and it's beautiful. Yay, Katrina, you made my day. Um, Good, Dagdar. How's Poppy? Poppy's fine. She's there. She is behind me. She's looking out the window. She loves to look out the window. Okay, yes, okay. Eric and I are friends. I have been, Eric and I are friends. We have been friends, then we kind of take a break, then we kind of get to be friends again. And so right now we are definitely, what I'm learning. Let me get myself together here. What I'm learning is that I am much more connected to Eric than I thought. That we have so much fun together and we get along and we have similar interests. And he's so good to me, and I really do enjoy his company. So, yes, Eric and I are back on. Oh, you guys, thank you about my home. If you could see it right now, you'd crack up because I was moving a few things around. I wanted to, like, did I need to push my couch back or bring it forward? Did I want the coffee table, closer to the couch? Anyway, I moved some furniture, and then I hurt my back, so now I can't. My furniture looks all crazy in the living room, but I can't move it because my back's hurt. I'll have to wait till tomorrow. But I thank you about my home. I had that one decorator gal when I first moved in, and I was in way too big of a hurry because I had been, my home is my nest and it's my safe place. And because for 6 months, I had been cleaning out and putting my other things in boxes, getting ready. It took me a good 6 months to move and to pack and move. And for a good 6 months, I was living in disarray. Then I moved into my new house and I was so excited to get everything new and everything settled that I made some very hasty decisions. But I have sold some things through the year, through the last few years. I sold some things, and then I bought a few new things. Anyways, thank you. My house. I'm starting to totally love my house. Uh, okay, what else can you guys say? Talk to me. What else do you want to know? What else do you want to know? What are you doing? It's about 10 to 7 p.m. here tonight. I am hooked on these. Um, these are called Jolly Ranchers. And sometimes if I have a sweet tooth, I'll get one of these out. Um, Eric and I will do more videos. Eric has a bad back and it goes out every once in a while. And when it goes out, he like has to ice it and whatever. So he's home icing his back at the moment. And then sometimes when he comes over, I'll say, let's do a video tonight. And then we get comfortable, we finish our dinner, do dishes, and then plop down to watch a movie. And then we're kind of like half asleep. So we oftentimes have the best intentions, but we end up forgetting to do a video. But yeah, we'll definitely do videos. Frankly, my videos get a lot more press if Eric is part of them. Mhm. Sunny day here. I painted. Oh, okay. Hey, Dar. Sunny day. I painted my outside railings. Awesome. Love the watermelon. Oh, I love the watermelons, and I love the green, the green apple ones. Netflix. Actually, let me see. I'll get my phone. Let me see what I've been watching. Mm-mm. I have been walking Poppy around the block. Um, I remember you were debating moving to. Yes. My brother, ever since my mother passed away about 2 years ago, the whole dynamics of our family has changed. She was really the matriarch. Everybody went to her house or went to my sister's house, who lived there like a mile away from my mom. And now that my mother's gone, we haven't figured out kind of like who the matriarch is. So been very, it's been fine, but my sister, I when you have the family over, it's a lot of work and it's expensive. And I don't feel like the same person should host the family events over and over again. So my younger sister, who is the one that lives near my mom, she had Thanksgiving at her house. She had Christmas at her house. And then my brother, the one that lives at the beach, usually has Easter at his house. And he is not going to have it this year. He's going to go out of state to visit some extended family. So I said I would have Easter at my house, but I know everybody hates to drive this far. Well, guess what? They're coming. So I'm so jazzed. So I'm going to have Easter. I'm already planning everything. I've reached out. I took a poll. Everybody wants, nobody wants traditional food like ham, deviled eggs, uh, coleslaw, whatever. So we're gonna have a taco bar and enchiladas. So I'm gonna set up like I've already got it in my brain. I'm gonna have like taco flavored ground round, ch- uh, shredded cheese, shredded lettuce, cilantro, onions, tomatoes, and then I think I'm gonna go on and just right then and there fry the corn tortillas, because that's what makes the tacos so good, is when the tortillas are freshly fried and they're hot and kind of crispy. And then my sister said she would make make enchiladas. So hallelujah. Then we'll have um, some refried beans, and that'll be it. And So a lot of them are gonna. Part of them will spend the night with my daughter because it's too far to drive all the way out here and then have to drive all the way back, like to Irvine or Newport Beach. So some of the kids will stay with my daughter at her place in Palm Springs, and the other half will stay with me here in Indio. And we really are about. It takes about 50 minutes to get from my house to my daughter's house. So anyway, we'll have fun and we'll have our taco bar, and then the kids, we can go up to the pool, and it'll be nice. I'm excited because we have three new little ladies in our family. We have one that's about three. I think she's three. We have another one that's a little over one, and we have another baby like under 1 year. And so, of course, I don't get to see them, even though they sent pictures and video. But so they'll all be here, and I'm just thrilled. Oh my gosh! If you are watching Breaking Bad, Haj, it is one of my favorite all time. I'm embarrassed to admit it, but it is. It's one of my all time favorite TV shows. It's so darn good. Oh my gosh, Linda Contreras, Thunder and Lightning. Um, my mother has been gone 2 years already. It's been two Christmases, two Thanksgivings. Prayers for you. Thank you. Um, did you ever get a new? Okay, you guys, my car thing is turning into a nightmare. I'm sucking on this Jolly Rancher. For starters, let me turn this off. Mm. I want to get. First of all, everything's so expensive. I can't even believe it. Like I said, I always lease my cars. And just a quick rundown, if I lease, I always have a new car. It's always under warranty, and I can afford a nicer car if I lease. Mostly I'm hooked on the fact that it's always under warranty, and I will always trust it when I lease a car. Well, this time, what I'm learning is that I'm not driving very much now that I've moved here to Indio. So I thought maybe it would be a good time to buy a car because I could buy a car, and probably it might be the last car I ever have because if I put 10,000 miles on it a year, that's I could have it for a long time. Anyway, I've been looking for pre-owned. I want to get a pre-owned C-class Mercedes. Now, I can't. I don't think I've always wanted one, but it was always just too expensive, just a little too expensive. So that's and my BMWs were affordable for me to lease. So I've been dealing with this. I've been online looking, researching, really thinking about it. And I found a car, a C-class Mercedes, 2021, 20,000 miles, and it's $30,000. Well, $30,000. I thought, okay, if I put X amount down, whatever. Well, then the final bill was almost 37,000, 36 something. And I said, wait a minute, what happened? And they said, oh, that's tax and license. I was like, no way is that almost $7,000. So anyway, they haven't contacted they haven't contacted me since I was like, what? So then I thought, okay, forget it. I can't afford to buy a car. I'm just gonna lease. So I went back to my lease lady, and she said, oh, their inventory, they don't have like they used to have the dealer cars. And she said, frankly, if you lease a new BMW, you could buy one for hardly any more money. So I was like, well, so I said, well, we need to talk about that. So then I went back online, and I thought, I'm determined to find a C-class Mercedes. So I did find one, and it was actually a 2023 for 33 or 32,000. and very low, 20,000 miles, or maybe even lower than that mileage. Put it this way, I don't know. I don't know that I want to spend that kind of money for a car because add another $100 a month on for car insurance. I can't pay for the car outright. I kind of wanted to, but I can't. So I can put a down payment and then my monthly payments will be lower, but I don't know. Eric has don't tell this to Eric, but he has 2 cars. So I think instead of worrying about it, I'm going to turn in my car. I only have like till the end of the month to turn it in. And then I'm going to ask if I can drive one of his cars, and and then I won't be in such a rush. And then I could just, give him back his car. I don't, like I said, I hardly drive at all. So, but at least if I wanted to go shopping or something, I would have a car to do that. I don't know. Cars are just so darn expensive. And of course I thought I don't well, anyway, I don't want to get into it because I don't like talking about that. It gets me upset. Um, um, I know. You guys, you know me. I want a luxury car. For years and years, this is kind of a funny story. For years and years, I had all through college a VW Bug, little tan VW Bug, and my car payment was $62 a month. I had it my last few years of college. Before that, I didn't have a car at school. And so I got out of college. I moved to Palm Springs. I was a teacher and I still was driving my little Beetle Bug. And then when I was I got to meet some people in the desert. We got to become roommates. There were 4 of us gals that lived together. And eventually 3 of us. And so the same 3, we found a really nice apartment with 3 bedrooms. I took the small bedroom so I could pay the least amount of rent. The other 2 bedrooms were quite large, like balcony off of them and everything. And I kept my little Beetle Bug because I didn't want to it was almost paid off, and I wanted more discretionary money. I didn't want to spend money for a car. And my little Beetle Bug was fine. I even had it repainted eventually. Well, I had that car until my daughter was almost a year old, and it was getting dangerous for her to be driving in that car. And in those days, we didn't have to have uh, they didn't have car seats and stuff like that. They just had, seat belts. So I was saving for a new car because I knew I needed one. And then my at the time, my husband and I, we were going up to Idaho. We went up to Idaho, and I had money saved for a new car. Well, lo and behold, we went to we were driving around Idaho, and we found we were actually ended up in Haley, Idaho, which, if you don't know, that's actually where Bruce Willis lives, and his first wife, I forget her name, Demi Moore. They have a couple homes there, and actually their homes, I've been through 2 of them. I think they do open houses every once in a while and raise money. You pay like 25 bucks, I think, and you get to go into their houses. That one of her houses is called the Doll House, Demi Moore, and it's filled with exquisite dolls. It sounds corny, but it's absolutely stunning. Okay, anyway, so my husband and I were in Haley, Idaho, and son of a gun, if we didn't see, we bought some property. We were standing there going, "Oh, this would be nice to buy a lot here. It's like a new development, and they've got lots and curbs and gutters and everything going in." And so we both looked at each other and said, "We've got that money saved for me to have a new car, and that money would pay for one of these lots." So I was like, "Oh, please don't make me wait longer for a car." But what we did, we ended up buying a lot property in Haley, Idaho, and I had to wait longer to get a car. But eventually, I got we bought one of our friends' Volvos, and it was really pretty. At the time, it was one of those boxy body Volvos. It was white with tan leather interior. It's just beautiful. And so, and you know what? We paid 4,000. We paid like 3,500 for that lot in Idaho. We never built on it. We never did anything. It just sat there. And years and years and years later, I think we sold it for almost $50,000, maybe even more. Unbelievable. So that turned out to be a good investment, but I did have to wait longer to get my car. So that's why I'm kind of hooked on. I want luxury cars because I feel like I did without a nice car for so long. Hmm. I have learned to never make hasty decisions about furniture, decor, and men. That is a good lesson. We all want luxury car. More important to me is no car payment. See, I don't care. I would rather have the nice car and have the car payment. My first car was a Cadillac. I was 22 and my uncle gave me his car. Oh, oh my gosh. It spoiled you forever, I guess. I had a Cadillac once. I bought one of those STSs. It was so beautiful, but it was too big for me. When push came to shove, when my lease was up, I turned it in. Actually, I think I bought that car. I don't remember, but when push came to shove, it was too big. Now my ex-husband loved that car because it was big and he was big. So my story is your opposite. Started at the top and down to cars I could afford. I agree. I'd rather have a new car with payments. Hi, Cindy, your Palm Springs friend. Hello, Foster app. um, let's see. Just drive Eric's car. Eric. Like I said, he has like a little car that he used to tow on the back of his big coach when they would vacation. And so he still has that little car. And then he has like a regular big car and a nice car. And so, anyway, I was thinking maybe he actually drives the little car mostly. Uh, oh, I bought Mercedes. I was sad to sell my Audi, but change is necessary. I wanted something new. I saved up for it. I may have to drive if I may have to drive Eric's car for a while and save some more money to put down on a car. Cost me my why in the heck are cars so expensive? My Murano Nissan cost me almost $40,000. See, exactly, that is crazy. In the olden days, you could have bought 2 houses for that in the olden days. Oh my gosh, you guys. All right, who is having dinner? Is anybody eating dinner? Lexus are nice cars as well. Um, are Lexus from I wanna say, are Lexus made in Japan? Let's see, luxury car, minor maintenance is expensive. I know, but see, I'm spoiled, well, not spoiled, but if you have a BMW, they cover everything for 3 years or 50,000 miles. And so well, they don't cover brake pads and they don't cover tires, but everything else is pretty much covered. So and they remind you, bring your car and do the oil change, do the tire rotation, blah, blah, blah. And so I need that because I know nothing about cars. Although, frankly, Eric has, his business was car repair stuff, auto repair. I'm having lasagna. Yes, Eric and I are dating again. Olive Garden tonight. I love their salad. Their salad and their bread I could just live on. I don't really like Lexus. Envious here. I had dinner 3 hours ago. Oh, New York's. Okay. Well, okay. All right, you guys, I'm starting to get hungry. I think I'm going to sign off. It's been a pleasure. You never go wrong with real estate. I know. We did pretty well with real estate. Um I might settle down and really make a real video, not just go live. But I'm trying to think if I have any grand news. I really don't. P.S. I love you. Mwah. Until our next conversation. Bye bye. Now, how do I end? How do I end and end? Here we go.